What's going on, guys? My name is Tommy. Welcome back to the channel. It's time for a very special episode of Wednesday afternoon worship. This patron request falls on a patron's birthday. And for his birthday, Mr. Michael Baker requests we homebrew stats up for the god of things as they ought to be. That's right, it's the Billiken. If you guys have any requests, they go in the comments. And remember, patronage at any tier helps your request jump to the front of the line. Today, of course, this episode of Wednesday Afternoon Worship was brought to you in part by Mr. Michael Baker. Happy birthday, my friend. I hope this does your request for a very odd deity who ended up being a lot nearer and dearer to my heart than I thought he would, is done justice now. Let's do it. Alrighty, so the Billiken is a charm doll, and it was created by an American art teacher, Florence Pretz of Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah, the town in which I live is where the Billiken first sprung. Pretz allegedly saw the little mysterious figure in a dream, and from that dream she went on to obtain a design patent, which she then sold to the Billiken Company of Chicago. The Billiken, of course, was an elephant-like little creature with pointed ears, a mischievous smile, and a tuft of hair on a pointed head. His arms were short, and he was generally sitting with his legs stretched out in front of him. Back in the day, to buy one of these little charm dolls was said to give the purchaser good luck, but to have one given, of course, would bring better luck. After a few years of popularity, in the early 1900s, the Billiken faded into obscurity. But today, the Billiken lives on still as the official mascot of St. Louis University and St. Louis University High School, as well as being a very popular little figure in Japan. Throughout Japan, several pre-World War II representations of the Billiken were enshrined. Of course, during the war, they were removed as foreign deities fell out of favor, but present day, the most famous Billiken in Japan resides on the 5th floor observation deck in Tsutenkaku Tower. Yeah, so I guess it's a little close to both of us. Hey Mike, now let's hit it, shall we? If you think you could do these any better, in the comments is where your thoughts go. And truly, Billiken kind of feels a little more to me like some kind of magical creature, or perhaps a luck-based construct, something like that. But we're going to assume that the Billiken statues represent the actual creature seen in the artist's dreams so long ago. Kind of like a great old one, but, you know, without the corrupty bad parts. Anywho, Billiken strikes me as neutral good. His domains are community, luck, protection, and travel, with the subdomains home, fate, imagination, and trade. Something simple for the favored weapon, I should think. Something that everybody can use. Let's go with the sling. And Billiken's symbol, of course, is his mortal representation in the oh-so-famous Billiken doll. To perform Billiken's homebrew deific obedience, give an item worth at least 10 gold times your level to another humanoid. The receiver of the gift need not accept, but must understand clearly that you are giving it a gift out of the kindness of your heart, and you must also give that gift with genuine intent, so you can't give a stranger a poisoned apple and consider your obedience fulfilled. In return, you will gain a +1 luck bonus on all saves. Yes, that gets expensive after a while, but go look at Haster's Deific Obedience. Actually, follow this card right up here. We'll take you to Haster, and you'll see how that's not an uncommon thing to ask. Anywho, Evangelist Boons. It's Ill Omen 3 times a day. Lucky number twice a day, or once a day, bit of luck. At 16th level, Billiken grants your holy symbol a bit of his own power, a number of times per day equal to half your charisma modifier. As an immediate action, you can re-roll any 1d20 roll you have just made and take the higher result. If you give your holy symbol to an ally, they likewise benefit from this bonus, save that they may use the ability a number of times per day equal to your total charisma modifier, though neither of you receive the bonus if the holy symbol is given away or given back. And at 20th, once per day, when you are reduced to 0 or fewer hit points, Billiken uses his power to set things as they ought to be. This functions as a Breath of Life spell, caster level 20th, as an immediate action after the damage resolves. If you have given your holy symbol to an ally, they may use this ability a total of 3 times per day. Now, Sentinel Boons. It's Crafter's Fortune, 3 times a day, Coin Shot, twice a day, or once a day, Eagle's Splendor. At 16th level, as long as you openly display your holy symbol, merchants always have a starting attitude of helpful towards you and will always buy items from you, so long as you do not try to cheat them at 100% value. And at 20th level, once per month, when making a magic item, roll the spellcraft check at the beginning of the creation process rather than at the end. If you succeed by 5 or more, the item is created instantly, though you must still spend gold as normal to create the item. Exalted boons, it's Detect Charm thrice a day, Augury twice a day, or Bestow Curse once a day. At 16th level, when you cast Augury, or any spell with similar effects, to determine the fates of those around you, but not yourself, you always receive a meaningful response. And at 20th level, you gain a one-time ability to undo the misfortune of those around you, setting things as they ought to be. This functions as the miracle spell, though it can never affect you or your allies in any way. So you could use this ability to save a village from an earthquake, for example, but not to undo the damage you or an ally took from that earthquake. After this ability is used, you gain a permanent +4 luck bonus to your charisma. And of course, since the man is neutral good, he's within one step of lawful good, and you know what that means. Homebrew Paladin Code. I'm sure Mr. Baker will show me up entirely on this one. Nevertheless, I guess I'll give it a go. It's a birthday gift after all, and we'd rather not, half do it, so here we go. Paladin Code. I will place the needs of others before my own. The community as a whole finds success in the successes of the individual. Every day is a gift, and as the gifts I give remain thoughtful and grand, so too will be my effects on the world around me. I'm an agent of how things ought to be. I will set right injustices wherever I go. Luck is a real, measured thing. Nothing happens by chance. And I will thank Billiken for every event that goes my way. Speaking of events going your way, as of Planar Adventures, the core deities are all handing out boons at the end of Crusades. For Billiken, let's say you can negate any harmful effects that come from the roll of a natural 1 and gain a +20 luck bonus on that same roll as an immediate action after the results of the roll are revealed once. Now, truthfully, Billiken feels like a creature, again, along the lines of at best the powers of an Imperial Lord, or at worst, say like a gremlin. He's kind of a reverse Pugwampy, now that I think about it. Which, if we were to turn this into just a little monster, would not be a bad thing. Quick fortune effects sets the world right, and truly they do. In Legacy Pathfinder, if you want to be good at a thing, manipulating the d20 goes a long, long way towards making that happen. And something along the lines of a bard, or a witch, or a shaman seems right up the lines of Billiken's worshippers, given the fact that, they manipulate the RNG just so much. And for a witch, I could definitely see this cute little fat guy here functioning as some kind of improved familiar. Maybe it's just someone's monkey familiar they overfed. I don't know. Hard to say. If I were to use this in a campaign though, honestly I'm kind of feeling the halflings for this one. Very small local communities, little shrines with deities that protect them, maybe like the Kami in Tian Sha as well. A similar thought. Perhaps the players have to recover a stolen statue of Billiken, which sets them along a greater path of setting right things as they ought to be, once again. Of course, I could also definitely see this as kind of a Christmas special kind of thing, handing out gifts to all your friends. Well, if that's not neutral good, I don't know what is. Anyway, what do you guys think about Billiken? Would you worship him? Maybe make stats for him as like a magical beast or a fae or something? And how would you GM for a player who worshipped an entity such as this? Let me know down in the comments. As always, that conversation will keep a running. And that's all we have for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. And hey, remember to be sure to like and subscribe for more videos. We've got not one, but 2 of the remaining 3 core deities of Pathfinder coming down in the next couple weeks as per patron requests. Both of the next 2 requests come from a player or GM from A Simple Job, our Pathfinder playtest all-rogue game. Next week, it's all about Norgabur. See you then.